their positions, checked. People have called them out, and the authorities, sometimes the board will come through and say, no, this doctor, this what you did was wrong. But by and large, we keep on seeing these things. Now, I stated that sometimes these actions or these experiences, these incidences, are part of the bigger problem. I do not think any doctor, any nurse, any radiographer, any physiotherapist, any pharmacist, ophthalmologist, optometrist, any one of the medical team, I do not think that they wake up in the morning, come to work and say, you know what, I want to make people sad today. I don't think so. Are there a few sociopaths or psychopaths? It's very possible. We don't really have, a way to check, right? But these people, just like the rest of us, are going through a lot of personal and shared challenges. Sometimes people come to work, the burden of whether their wives or their husbands have said or done or the challenges will come with them to work. It's very, very difficult to separate their personal space and their personal lives to their official capacities that they need to play. The roles they need to play in those capacities is very, very difficult. So here is the clincher for us. Every solution ought to have a problem. Every problem, I beg your pardon, ought to have a solution. So how then do we manage? How then do we bring negligence cases to the bare minimum? Already, I know from the enemy's side, I know that in some hospitals, most of the teaching hospitals I've been, they have, postmortems. Every morning, a doctor called ward rounds, a doctor comes through, a senior doctor, hey, what's going on here? Who did this? What happened? We had 2 deliveries yesterday night. What did we see? Why did these things happen? Is anybody here that should be at fault or that is responsible for this thing not happening the way it is? Blah, 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 blah. And if there are legal cases, sometimes knowing some parents who have, some cash, say, hey, look, we want to prosecute. Sometimes, the hospitals have to, match them up. So yes, these things happen. But the reason why people are negligent sometimes might just be, one, maybe a lack of concern towards that space. Maybe the hospitals need to find a way to weed those kind of people who don't show enough keenness, enough empathy, enough passion for the roles that they are currently playing. To that one. And another one is these individuals themselves are part of society, and they also are going through financial, emotional, sometimes even spiritual problems. So how then do we curb these medical negligence cases?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, 017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Let's get to hear from you. 9.3. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Thank you. This is Muriel.
Welcome, Muriel.
Jude, last week you talked about career, and you asked a question. If it should be about money or passion. There's a way you coined the question, which I can't really get exactly right now. And I remember I called in and I said, let passion first. No, it is unfair to tell someone to spend so much on his or him or herself, go to the university. Some people went to the extent of getting a PhD for that career. they spent a lot of money. So it would be unfair to tell them, let it just be action. Let money not come out of it. Even your parents that train you, they need to get something, from you. But, Jude, I said passion should come first. I've given birth. I have children. And lucky enough, good enough, I love the federal hospital so much.
Okay.
It's not even about the cash or something. I just love it because I believe you get the best hands, wonderful consultants that even work, even very good private hospitals consult them. And I just think, and you get them, you see them, they meet you at a very lower cost if that is the issue and the reason why you go to that federal hospital. But I just love it because the best hands are there. Look, dude, we've seen so much, especially in the labor ward. I have seen so much. Yeah, we saw a lot. Some you don't even need to talk about it because if you talk, someone will think over exaggerating, you're just spoiling. But we've seen enough from nurses, from midwives, people that deliver, the way they slap you, the way they vent their anger and their frustration on you as a woman in labor. Oh, ask one or two women that have gone through this. They slap you, they abuse you.
Did you just say they slap? They slap some of the women. Wow.
They shout at you. If you call them that, they will shout, madam, come on, close your mouth, madam, come on, they slap. You see the slap? Oh my God, the slap you receive. If you get a very frustrated, I don't know, and let me not use that word on anyone. If you meet that, in fact, after abusing the wings answer you, they say, madam, just stay there. If you won't die. I know.
Wow.
I think that even serious words they use on some person. So I must say, Jude, fashion is very important because as a person, I love clothes. I love fashion design. No matter what I read, I went back fully into it. I love daily clothes. With joy. No matter the anger I left from the house, no matter the situation, outside. But when I get there, when I see people, beautiful, women put on something and it look good, and I too, it gives me joy. There is a kind of joy. I forget about whatever, I went to somewhere else. That passion, that joy you get. So that's why passion to come. But yeah, we know they have so much frustration, so much things. Some of them will go on this, they ask for so much. There's some government negligence with you. But if you want to passion, Jude, you don't even need anybody to tell you to go. You just want to go. You just want to go, even if you're not being paid. Money is important, but passion is standing. Why? You ask a person why. I say because there is no consequences. This is the time of someone. People should video this thing and send it to the appropriate places where this thing will be punished. So if we see severe consequences, people are being punished for abusing people in labor, patients and their relatives, abuse people and talking to them. These footages, they get these footage and send it online. Okay, consequences will come. The responsible authorities will do something about it. But I think we should encourage them to begin to bring out evidence to show people that these things are happening so that people will be punished. Thank you, Joe.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, please.
I'm Yadi Beradile, calling from Aba in Aba.
Oh, good morning to you. Welcome.
Thank you. I had an uncle, my mother's first son in their family. He was Dr. Ephraim Josiah Evo in Lagos. He was well known. Cases that should be treated abroad, he was treating it in Lagos. He was treating them in Lagos, sorry. Do you know that my mother had ectopic pregnancy in Aba here? This my uncle went to the hospital, showed his identity, and explained his relationship with my mother, and told them that he wants to handle the case. A very difficult case, ectopic pregnancy. Do you know that there wasn't electricity? My uncle, Dr. Evo, used lantern to press on my mother and successfully carried out the dangerous operation anything inside my mother. My mother is still living to today.
It's good to hear.
More than, I would even say, for more than 30 years that this, or 40 years that this thing happened. Now, what I'm trying to say is this. In carrying out operation, one person doesn't do it. There are people that are usually
there's a team.
Or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
What has things happen? Cameras should be included. And I don't believe that a doctor can forget scissors or whatever.
It has happened.
Body.
It has happened.
Without those onlookers here, those helpers, knowing, I don't want to believe that. So, if government really wants to solve the problem, they know what to do.
Which is, what should they do?
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I'm pleased to hear that, yes, your mother, survived, went through that surgery. Ectopic pregnancy is a very, very difficult thing to manage. And it can be very emotionally and physiologically. It can be very draining to the woman. It really can. Now, messages 0809-030-6416. Now, my own case of child death, this case was presented before the medical association due to negligence. They knew we would sue them, and during the investigation, we discovered they quickly wrote to my file that I rejected the medical intervention which they offered. Then we were shocked that those doctors, would table such lies. We were dumbfounded because lawyers would only work with the info, not words. And that's how we let that go. We were helpless. Samuel from Omamegbe. Samuel, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Jude. This is DJ Poo calling from Omamegbe.
Welcome, please.
How fun, it's been a while.
Welcome.
So I've been sitting here since listening to you.
Yes,
having
please.
A good time on your show.
Welcome.
You remember me, DJ Poo from Omamegbe?
Yes, go on. Do you want to make a contribution to this conversation, please?
Yeah, there's something I just feel that you are the one that will be kind enough to answer me. There is one song that your station normally plays that goes Sakumi wa shi wole she. Sakumi wa shi wole she.
Is that?
Tell me what not to do where I no go fi do for you. Something like this. I want to know the artist and the title of the song, please, sir.
When did you hear this song? What show did you hear this song?
This song normally plays in the midnight.
In the night, okay.
But in the night, yes.
I wouldn't know. It would be the night shift. I can ask them to probably check their log and probably let me know. But what you can do, what I can help you with is if you can just write it down, send us a message, and maybe we'll search for it from there. Just send us a message on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay. I don't know what to write about it because
the way you sang it, just write it. The way you sang, just write it. We have AI tools that can help us. So just write it. Let's see what we can find. Okay? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. We get them every day. All right, Jude. Disciplinary action should be taken against erring medical workers. And that's I.E. Uchi Beke from Ekpeye land. All right, disciplinary actions. All right, Oga Jude, this one says, it is a no-brainer. Count your tools. 1, 2, 3, before, during, and after the surgery. You won't have these problems. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Back to the phone lines now. 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. We have a caller from Airport Road. Sam, good morning to you.
Yeah, Brother Sam, I called back.
Yes, please. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Every problem has a solution.
Yes.
One of the things we need to do is to engage the services of the National Orientation Agency for them to begin to intentionally inculcate the value of human lives into our medical personnel. Periodically take them on lectures for them to know the value of human beings.
Okay.
Humanity comes first.
Okay.
I render services to people. Sometimes I do tell my clients that I value human beings first before money. Yes, I need money. I like money. Where when every human being likes money, but then we should prioritize services to money, and services are rendered. Money will naturally flow by constraint. So we need to engage the service of the National Orientation Agency, get them across this federation, deploy their personnel to these our people, let them lecture them, telling them the value. But that no society that is bereft of human beings will survive. Then one, two, there have to be laws made by our lawmakers at state level and federal level that will be compelling our medical people to desist from medical negligence. A little carelessness can cost a life.
True.
And human beings matter, no matter, human beings really, really matter. So this is the little thing I perceived in my heart, and that's led to contribute it.
Well, Sam, thank you very much. Thank you, and do have a wonderful day. All right, thank you. Now, I do believe there are laws already in existence concerning this. And like I said, it's not just in the medical space that we have negligence. In transport, drivers have been negligent. That's why, a lot of Nigerians are now beginning to see reasons why alcoholic beverages should be banned from the motor parks or at the motor parks. But, there have been kickbacks, and unfortunately, it's not being enforced. But maybe that conversation should be revisited, because there really is no reason why a driver at 6 a.m., at 12 p.m., at 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. should be taking a sachet of alcoholic beverage to cleanse the mouth or make the head open. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. So that is a very clear form of negligence from the driver. So in the medical space, punishments. But what about the things that lead to those cases of negligence? Like I said, sometimes it is personal. Sometimes, maybe the person has just broken up with his wife or his girlfriend, or maybe the person's child is also sick. Maybe they called him from the village and they said one fowl, fell from your mother's roof. And as the fowl landed, your mother broke her hand. Come to the village. There are things, emotional distress could lead to a doctor or a nurse not giving their very best. So what steps are in place? What checks and balances to prevent such things from, leading to worse scenarios? In this case, death. Zero 080-030-6416 080-9-030-6416. We're talking about medical negligence this morning, and how can negligence be curbed in the health sector is our question. That's on you find us on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. All right, call us 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. Once again, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. All right. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Well, there are systems already in place to checkmate this kind of incidences. Unfortunately, most Nigerians don't test the system. We should stop leaving these things for God, or asking people to come and mediate and asking for forgiveness, or even giving paltry sums so that those people who have been affected go home. People should test the system. Okay. 9.3, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Very well, please. Welcome.
This issue you raised is a very crucial one, because life when it is lost cannot be regained. The system to checkmate negligence solely lie on government. And again, those who want to study medicine should be thorough about conscience.
Okay.
Not giving every person that admission, even if you claim to be brilliant. One, conscience is panacea for life and consoling. Number one, government that is in charge of everything apart from God. The people handling this matter about health, the doctors, they not to demand for their salary or welfare. Because when they are being engaged for their own personal quest, a lot of things will go wrong. Now, there should be a body set aside, even if in the budget, that quotation meant for them should be now sent for their medical section to take care of themselves. Government will now checkmate it. In this, they will be concentrating about human life.
I see.
Some things they forget their cesarean operation knife, this and that.
All right, so he has a point. Thank you very much. We have to go on a break. So let the doctors be well taken care of. Fair enough.